Hi, y'all. Come and do a whole house reset with me. I have been going through so much in my personal life lately. It is so crazy. Life just keeps throwing me curveballs. But one thing that you literally always have to do, no matter what you're going through in life, unfortunately, is cleaning your house and doing laundry. So we are starting in the laundry room. As always, I have an absolute mountain of clean laundry that I still need to fold and put away. And I also happen to have a mountain of dirty stuff that needs to get dealt with today as well. So throughout this entire cleaning video, I was popping in and out of the laundry room the whole time in between every single room and starting a new load, hanging things to dry, putting stuff in the dryer, and then probably towards the end and a little bit more the next day after everything that needs to air dries, I can get all of this clean laundry put away. But as you probably already know, laundry is just that never ending cycle. However, I'm always pretty satisfied as long as I have clean laundry. I don't even really care if it's put away. I feel like my laundry is like good to go as long as it's clean. As long as I don't have a humongous pile of dirty stuff, it doesn't really stress me that bad because at least it's clean, at least it's somewhere that you can just rummage through the baskets of clean clothes and find something to wear that's clean. I'm good to go there. So I try not to stress myself too much about it as long as I don't have a mountain of dirty stuff. My other little hack that I like to do is, of course, your laundry room, I feel like gets very, very dusty because, of course, you just have like clothes lint and stuff flying around every time you take stuff in and out of the dryer. Well, I just use a shirt that's like ready to get washed, but obviously not disgustingly dirty. And I just quickly dust off the top of my dryer and washer with a shirt like that, and then just throw it in the washer to get washed. Good to go. I don't know if that's really a hack, but it is what I do. So maybe if you don't feel like busting out a duster and your washer and dryer are really dusty, just use a shirt. Who cares? I went ahead and emptied the bathroom trash and then took out the laundry room trash. I sprayed the inside of that with a disinfectant to obviously disinfect and deodorize it. And now we are just going to set that in the sink and let it dry while we tackle this absolute mess of a playroom. As you can see, the white part on the wall, we are still in the middle of getting this all fixed. I mean, the flooding portion, that white section is fixed and replaced. However, we still need to paint the wall and stuff like that. And honestly, we just have so much going on in life right now that that's just going to take a back seat. So the playroom is going to be ugly, but it is going to be clean as well. So I'm just going to pick up all these toys and we are going to vacuum really, really well today. And I'm also going to use some carpet powder. Another hack that I've been really, really into lately is the hypochlorous acid. Again, it's not even really a hack. It's just something that you do. It's a product. If you don't know about it, you need to know about it. It got really popular on TikTok lately and for good reason. This is actually something that TikTok made me buy that is 1000% worth it. Hypochlorous acid is a extremely strong disinfectant and deodorizer. It is as strong as bleach, but you can use it on anything. It's safe for pet beds, which is what you see me spraying it on. It's safe on kids. Like you could use it on beds, on curtains, on fabric couches. Again, I just sprayed that other chair with it. It is such an effective deodorizer. I spray the dog beds with it at least once every 3 days. I try to wash the dog beds once a month and just on the in between to keep that dog smell out. I spray the hypochlorous acid. I spray it on my kids' beds all the time, on the curtains in between washing. It seriously is such a game changer. If you have pets, you need hypochlorous acid in your life. It is the strongest deodorizer of all time, and it disinfects as well. So I first vacuumed the carpet really, really well just to get that initial vacuum. And then I spread out some carpet powder and I kind of just let that sit. Of course, with the magic of editing, you didn't see that part. I went, made myself a little snack that had a little iced coffee. And then after like 15 minutes, I came back and did a second vacuum and got all of the carpet powder up and just like a good second round of vacuuming to get any hair or dirt that I missed on the first one because I had skipped a few days between vacuuming. So it gets pretty bad in my house. I try to vacuum every single day because there's just always so much dog hair and dirt. I also did the same in the bedrooms, but you guys just didn't really see that because vacuuming is boring and I didn't do anything else in those rooms except for make the bed. So did that. I also went ahead and showed you guys this little laundry room. I quickly vacuumed and just Swiffer mopped in there. I totally was on a roll and forgot to move my camera, but I used my O Cedar quick mop finished off the room with some room spray, and now we are moving right on to this living room. Of course, there are toys in here. No matter how much I try to say there's no toys anywhere but the playroom, somehow they always make their way to other portions of the house. So I'm going to pick up any toys that are in here. I'm going to give the couch a really, really good vacuum as well. If you have a couch like this that has these little indentions or little buttons, you know that those little indentions are like their own little personal trash and crumb collector. So you got to really get in there and give a good vacuum. I'm just going to get
Because
that
sometimes
done,
I
wipe
actually do
down
get
the
tired of
coffee
just
tables
always
and the TV
having,
stand and
like
all the
the
things like that.
Febreze
And I'm going to
smell. I
also
want to
spray
like
this
actually have
comfort
my house smell
spray.
kind of
This is
like
from Dr.
perfume or
Teal's. I
something. So I
really,
like to use
really
sprays
like
like
this
that
one. It's
every
like a
now and then.
rosemary sage. And then the one that I use downstairs is called Cactus Pear, I think, and it's from Dollar Tree. Both really, really great. And I like both of these because they are also not the conventional room spray. It's not like a Febreze where it's like Ocean Breeze or April Downy Fresh. It smells like laundry. Sometimes I get really tired of those type of scents, and I don't want my house to smell like a cleaning product. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I do. Sometimes I love when I'm cleaning and the house ends up smelling like bleach and pine sol because it just gives it that more clean smell. But other days like this, I love these sprays that almost smell like a perfume or a cologne because it just feels a little bit more homey to me. It has a little bit more personality, and I don't necessarily want my house to smell like pine sol. I want it to smell like a really nice perfume. So I really like both of those for that reason. Now I'm going to do something that I have not done in a long time. I have not been thinking about it. I'm vacuuming the crumbs out of my little coffee table. And then I'm going to throw in some fresh dryer sheets with the blankets that I keep in here for, when you're lounging on the couch. I love doing that. Another great little trick just to keep them smelling good and keep them really soft. We live in a very dry place, so things can get staticky very easily, and this kind of prevents that. And then I'm going to give this a really good wipe down and, like I said, spray out that room spray. And then I actually had a bag of bath stuff that I was trying from Dollar Tree as well. And I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I got. I got some bubble juice also for my kids' bubble machine, but I just got a bunch of random cool, like, lotion, some bath bombs and bubble bath and paint, like soap bath paint and stuff like that. This is something I have gotten all the time. I get it from Walmart, I get it from Amazon. I had just seen some people on TikTok getting some stuff at Dollar Tree, and I decided to go try it. And my kids are really liking it. So I'm just refilling this little basket that I have that is from forever ago. I've probably had that basket for like 10 years, and every time we move it gets a different job, and now its new job in this house is to hold my kids' bath bombs and bubble bath and stuff. And now the piece de resistance is this absolute disaster of a kitchen. Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing how bad it is, but that's what we're here for. This is real life. This is how messy it gets sometimes. It is what it is. So I am going to just start in one section and work my way down the line, down the whole kitchen, and get things picked up, trash put in the trash, put things where they actually belong, wipe things down, take the trash out, all of the good things. If you are stuck in a room, this is my best advice. First of all, set a timer. If you're stuck and you have no motivation, I promise you, you can get so much more done than you think in 15 minutes in a single room. You're going to get so much done. But also do like a factory line. Like I said, like I'm starting at one end of this kitchen and just slowly making my way down to the next place, to the next place, to the next place, and just dealing with whatever I'm looking at on that little section and not worrying about the kitchen as a whole, just getting it done section by section. And like I said, I mean, even with this, how bad the kitchen is, it probably did only take me like 20 minutes. You can get so much more done in that time than you think. It's kind of crazy. I also sprayed that hypochlorous acid into the trash cans. Like I said, super strong disinfectant, which also makes it a super strong deodorizer. If your diaper pails or your trash cans are smelling really, really bad, even after you take the trash bag out, it's because they need to be disinfected. The bacteria that is lingering in the trash cans is what is smelling. So even if it's not hypochlorous acid, I've used Clorox, I've used Lysol spray, I've used Clorox wipes. Um, as long as you give it a nice, good long soak in a disinfectant or a good wipe down with a disinfectant, it will actually kill that smell. So there's a great tip for you, because sometimes I especially noticed it with the diaper pails when my kids were very little. They would always smell bad no matter what unless I disinfected them, and I would disinfect them like once or twice a day. Now I'm just scrubbing out this little coffee corner sink that we have. I'm also going to wipe off the counters. I have these little platters that are fall platters from Dollar Tree that are not normally here, but I figured I give away so many treats to my neighbors and to the kids' school and take stuff to my husband's job, and I thought these platters were just so super cute and perfect for that, and they're from the Dollar Tree, so it's kind of like if they go to my husband's job and never make it back home, it's not a big deal because it was $1.25, and I'm sure somebody could get some use out of it. And they're just cute, fall themed. So I'm just going to put them here where they're easy to reach and call it a day. Over here in this coffee corner, after I wipe everything down, moving on again, just moving right on down the line, just putting new trash bags in after that disinfectant dried and actually disinfected everything, and just now starting to tackle this sink. I'm going to load down this dishwasher as full as I could possibly get it, and then hand wash everything else that's left over. And I feel like now is as good a time as any to do a nice little check-in. So if you guys are totally new to my videos and my channel, my name is Lauren. I am a stay-at-home mom of two that lives in Wyoming. We moved here for my husband's job. We are all originally from Texas. I'm also going back to school right now, but I still call myself a stay-at-home mom because that's like my main job, I guess. And I, of course, clean my house all the time. I also love to cook and bake. I make videos about all that stuff. I make videos about makeup on my other channel. And I also post every single day on TikTok if you want to follow me everywhere. I was posting a lot recently about that drive that we were doing for the shelter in my area, and I would love to label that as a huge success. You guys donated so many items off of the Amazon wish list, and I'm so proud that I have this community here and people that are willing to give and to donate to other people that they don't even know and to help them out for the winter. It truly restores my faith in humanity. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who donated and to anybody who watches, comments, subscribes, likes. Thank you to you as well, because that just helps me in a lot of different ways as well. It can always just push out my videos so that other people can donate or just get some cleaning motivation. And on, at least on my other channels, I'm monetized too, and that just helps me to give back even more to my community if I can make money off of these videos. So thank you guys so much for your support. After we finished up all of those dishes, I just scrubbed out the sink. I'm also using the fall scented Dawn Power Wash right now that I got from Sam's Club, and it's like a pumpkin spice scent is the first one that I got out, and it actually smells pretty good. So I just scrubbed that out and then wiped down the counters, and that kitchen was finally done. And now the last thing I'm going to do for this video, after getting all of that laundry done, it needed a full restock. So I'm just putting up a whole new fresh set of laundry cleaning stuff that I had in my little stash, and we are doing like all Tide and April Fresh scented stuff. If you couldn't already tell, I do really love the Downy April Fresh scent. So I'd like to have this little container of the Dreft scent beads for my kids' clothes, and then this might actually irritate some of you guys, but I mix two scent beads together from Downy because I just love the way that it smells so much. The Downy April Fresh and their newer one, Toasted Vanilla. Like, I've used Downy April Fresh for years, but semi recently they came out with some new scents, and one of them is Toasted Vanilla. I mix these two together. I love the scent combination so much. You guys just have to try it. It's like the perfect clean floral vanilla. I mean, if you like floral and vanilla together, you will love this. I love it so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still cleaning along with me, I have a ton of cleaning motivation on my channel. Again, you can follow me everywhere and you can donate. Those links are all always down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.